Alright, Mason, just powered up your radio, starting on in here. You got a laundry list of stuff you want done to this. I mean, a huge list of stuff. So, looks like we got issues already off the bat. This thing is on some kind of crazy frequency schedule of its own. Let me get a cookie under here. This thing's just doing its own thing right now. As far as channels, this should be our normal 40 channel band. 19's showing 3, 4, 5. I mean, these are all over the place. Back to 405, back to 340. I mean, this should be 38 right here. And then we're up in the 27,500s now. So, I mean, this thing's just all over the place. 40 is 27,565. Then when you go to channel 1, you're down at 27,045. So I'm not sure what's going on with this thing. Clarifier seems to work fine. You move the course, it does change the directions it's supposed to go. Not hearing any volume. Okay, I don't hear anything. This right now I have squelch all the way open. This is supposed to be RF gain. Mic gain, wide open. Volume's wide open. I don't hear anything. I do hear the frequency counter humming. Hopefully we get rid of that. So, yeah, I don't know. Wait, does this work? Yeah, 10K switch works. I mean, everything seems okay as far as front panel controls and knobs, but yeah, we got to find out why we don't have receive, transmit. If this is a band board issue, what normally happens with these, you guys have probably seen some other videos, is those band boards go out, and you could either replace the whole board like I've had to do, or you can, if it ends up being the what's the word I'm looking for? If it ends up being the adder chips, then you could just do those. So let's just see if this thing transmits. Plug a dummy load in here quick. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, hold on a second. I just plugged that in. We got an amp draw, and this thing is, all right, I gotta take that out. Yeah, something's grounded out in there. It's drawn like an amp. Now it's going back down. Yeah, something weird just happened. I plugged in the coax, and I'm gonna actually shut this off. I plugged in the coax, and the amperage shot up, start drawing about an amp of current, which should not happen. So, yeah, I gotta check out, see what's going on with this thing before I could do anything as far as on your list. So, we get the covers popped and see what the heck is going on. Alright, we're back again. Oh, this thing has a lot of stuff going on here. Looks like somebody made up a little regulator circuit, possibly for the clarifier. Got some weird stuff going on back here. Some really weird stuff. We got a diode mod here. That's no good. This thing's gonna be blown out. I don't know why we have resistors here. We got these big heavy ground leads coming off of here over to here. Not sure what they did there. So, this thing is just humming like crazy. No audio. Channels are way off. Let's see what else I could figure out. Alright, still kind of going through this thing here. This thing is just so crazy right now. Channel 20 now is showing 27200. Took the knobs off. I'm getting ready to take this faceplate off. This is crazy. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Oh, we're back on frequency. Yeah, the clarifier. I moved the clarifier to turn the Are we actually on frequency? No. Oh, totally went. I had it. Yeah, it was there. Now it's back to 27.3. That was weird. That was weird. It did show 27.205 there for a minute. So, okay. So something is really weird going on here. Anyways, I'm comfortable enough now to key it up. You're not going to be happy when you see the scope here. If you've watched my videos before, you know what to look for. Here you go, guys. That's scary stuff. Try to slow it down some. Yeah, there's just that's because of that that diode that's in there. Just trying to get this to steady up some more. Kind of see it there. Audio. All negative. Negatives aren't pinched, but the total flat top box cars, and there's no negative peak compression going on at all. It's really bad. So that's crazy. It is putting out power at least. It is transmitting. I will have to check to see even what frequency it's transmitting on and stuff like that. But yeah, this thing's a total nightmare right now. It does not have a band board. It's actually it's got the adder chips underneath the channel selector, joy. And yeah, I'm gonna just see what happens. All right, Mr. Mason got the radio finally back to where it's operational, back on frequency, back to receiving, transmitting. So this thing was absolutely crazy. I could not believe that when I talked to you, you said that it was working when you sent it in, because I thought for sure this thing must have had issues, and that's why maybe you had originally wanted to send it in. But I didn't remember you saying that in the note, so that's why I figured I better call you. And you said, yep, it was working. So I don't know if this thing took a massive hit in shipping or what, or just a piece of solder got shook loose, and when I turned it on, you know, it made it go crazy. But anyways, finally, after a whole afternoon, you know, spending on this thing, got it up and running now. She's on frequency. These were all over the place. So then, okay, I got it on frequency, and then it still had no receive. So I was keying up the radio right next to it, my monitor radio. That's why I always tell everybody that wants to set a bench up and whatnot to get a monitor radio, bench radio. And it's just a quick check. You could see, hey, is it receiving on channel? Keyed up the radio next to it, channel 20, nothing on the meter, nothing, you know, nothing different. You know, you can't hear the switching with anything as far as like RF gain, squelch, you know, nothing like that. So I ended up and had that bad hum. I think I went back and watched one of the previous videos, and you could hear the hum in the video. So this thing was actually partially in transmit mode, and it wasn't dropping all the way down into receive mode. That's what the issue was. So that's why we had no receive. There was a little bit of leakage that was causing it to not be all the way in transmit and wasn't all the way in receive. It was kind of not even half and half. It was just slightly still hanging up in transmit mode. So there was actually it was a single diode, but I ended up going ahead and I replaced a few of your switching and your switching transistors down in here. So in this section here, you have about 3 transistors that control your transmit and receive switching, and there is a diode down in there that ended up being bad. Don't know how, don't know why, how it would have went bad in shipping, but it did. And now we're all set. So now we should have receive. I had to squelch up. So there we go. You could hear that. And everything's working now finally. So now I could actually start doing the stuff that's on your list. All right, you want for anybody that else is watching, he wants one of many things is going to be a recap. So I'll probably start with that first, and then as I'm doing that, I'll do the bulletproof upgrade package. Clarifier unlock you want done, that's actually done already. I noticed that, and that's why the person had that 8-volt regulator that was in here. That little circuit that was sitting on top of the board, and then yeah, a few other things here you want done that I'm gonna get to as I move through this. All right, guys, we'll do some work to this, and we'll be back. All right, going through and doing the recap on this thing. Got a couple other things done. You can see we're getting about halfway through, and right back here, let me get a pointer. We got some major crispiness going on back here, so you almost burnt up your chokes all the way. You can see they're black. Okay, they should be gold. And then also this cap got so hot, the wrapper that's around it, you know, melted off pretty much, and you just see the aluminum top sticking out. I don't know how that thing didn't just blow. This resistor here is total crispy. You zoom in here a little bit. Yeah, this one here, we'll have to replace that. And then your board's all burnt here. It's really charred. So, it's just some more damage. And this has to go here. Yeah, this is a improperly done swing mod here. All right. And I got your limiter back in already. I got the one diode on the back side already removed. So, yeah, we're getting there. Alright, so we tore it down and we put it back together. She's all done. Just last finishing touches here, setting it up for the amp. Just before I totally buttoned it up, I wanted to show you that we got the 5-band EQ in there. Make sure you see that that is in there. She's totally recapped. Bulletproof upgrade, power wires, ferrite chokes back there, big caps for your filtering, AM regulator upgrade, all your modulation transistors back there upgraded. We had to replace parts back there that were burnt. So yeah, she's all done. Everything's taken care of. And once I get the cover back on, I'll go ahead and I'll go over the entire list of stuff that's been done to it. So just give me a second here, and we'll be right back. Okay, so just to give you a little overview of everything that's been done to this thing, she, as I just said, bulletproof recapped, all the electrolytics, 5-band EQ, clarifiers unlocked. It was like that actually when it came in. I just made sure that it was done the right way, and all that was good actually. So then we did the high cut on the noise blanker right here. Now I had this faceplate made up for you, and I knew you wanted high cut there, that's why I put that there. I actually also put talk back here, but that still says SWR. So I'll demonstrate that. We got you the white meter background, dual LED white meter lights. The face, of course, the knobs, got you all the gold knobs now. You had like 2, I think, gold knobs when it came in, and the rest were all those jeweled knobs. I'll send back the jeweled ones. Luckily, these were the only gold knobs I had laying around from a parts radio, so they are in pretty nice shape for the most part. A little bit of tarnishing and wear, but really not bad. I converted your D104 to a 4 pin. I'm not a big D104 fan, but I will let you hear it. It does try to feed back, being that we're so close. When I try to listen like over the monitor radio, you got to pretty much turn your mic gain way down. And so far I've been really liking this SuperStar mic with this radio. The counter was buzzing and humming, got that taken care of. The counter is also recapped, and replaced the finals. Yeah, that was the other thing. Gave you 2 brand new finals. They you were a little bit low on output, checked them, they were a little bit weak. Gave you 2 new ones. Also too, you got the amp, and then I gave you one of mine. Well, you bought one of my actual power supplies that I have not even gotten to get these on the website yet, so this is kind of the unveiling of this as well. If I get a chance at the end, I'll give a more better look at this, like the backside and stuff. But what I do with these, now I call them the TRG HP100s. Why? Because for this is the Radio Garage TRG. HP because it's got the HP server supply in it, and 100 because it's the 100 amp. These things work really, really good. I have to actually make myself one to keep on the bench, because what I also do is I put the USB ports in it with the voltmeter. So here's a quick charge. Okay, I don't know why it's a little bit blurry. Let me zoom in this way, see if that helps. So you get the quick charge port. Okay, this thing actually works really good. I've charged my phone off it a bunch of times, and then it's got the cover if you're not using the charger, and you always get your voltage readout. It's off by a little bit. It is actually 14.5. It's showing 14.4. So yep, got your heavy duty lugs on the back. Of course you can't see that right now, but I have run 4 pills off. Well, let me zoom back out here. 4 pills off of this, no problem as well. They're really nice power supplies. I'm gonna start getting a couple together to put on the site. So anyways, let's check this thing out. Enough of me rambling on here. This video, God only knows how long this video is gonna end up being. I have so many different parts and pieces of this I gotta piece together. So let's just see what she's doing. Barefoot radio. I'm gonna turn the power down, turn the mic gain down, show you what it's doing for power. About 1.5 watts, okay. Actually, a little less than 1.5 watts. All the way up, she's doing, looks like 5.5, okay. I'll show you what that comes out to. Audio. Yeah, she's a powerhouse now. Doing more power than when it came in with the limiter out. She's got the limiter in and she's doing more power. Audio check, 1 2. Audio 40 plus. Sideband. Radio. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5. Audio 40 to 45 on sideband. Okay. Show you the amp. Turn this mic gain back down. I'm going to just get this amp section done out of the way here. Here's AM. Power up all the way. I got to switch this out to the 250. And then we'll check out a couple other things once I get this portion of the test done. 60 watt carrier. Okay, perfect. Doesn't even put a strain on this thing. She drops down to 14.3. Okay, let me set the mic gain up. Here we go. Radio. Audio. Radio check. So about 315, 320. Not bad numbers. Alright. So like I said, just put your power all the way up. You'll be good to go with this thing. These things take a pretty high dead key. So take it to sideband. Audio. 1 2 3 4 5. My lights are actually flickering a little bit. This thing's pulling some good power, but this thing is not even, fan's not kicking on or nothing. Radio. Audio drops down 1/10 of a volt. That's it. Audio 330. There, got out of her. Alright guys, so that's the amp section. I'm going to continue to do the test on this power supply because this is your new power supply. So I'm gonna, the radio's running off of here, everything. I'm not running anything off my other supply. So here's the power cord. Okay, here it is. It's coming. Follow it over. So you do see that. And it comes over right to there, okay? This thing has extremely low RF noise, so that's the one nice thing about these HP supplies for sure. Alright, let's check out the talkback. So that would be here. See if it's probably going to feed back a little bit. 1 2 1 1 1 2. Actually it's not, so let me put that up all the way. 1 2 audio check. 1 2 audio check. 1 2 1 2 1 2 audio check. Alright. So that's that. What else did I want to show you? High cut. It's kind of hard to show that without being on the outside antenna, but I'll try. Okay, use it if you need it. This also works good. This thing has a super quiet receive to begin with. Honestly, this thing just has a really nice receive. I am going to show you that. Let's show some other stuff here. I'm going to get it over onto the spectrum analyzer, and we'll show it on there real quick. Hold on. All right, so here it is on the spectrum analyzer. 5 megahertz band. Really nice. There's 15 megahertz. Nothing there. And 30, nice and clean. Show you 60. Show that second harmonic. And nice and clean. So that's one nice thing about these old bipolar radios. They're pretty darn clean on the spectrum. So let's get it on the receive now. Or the receive test equipment, I'm sorry. Okay, receiver check time. So this thing is absolutely great. -113, 30% modulation. Here she is, 11 and change, 11.5. Just bouncing around there. Just, I mean, call it close enough to 12. She's just loving this. She's loving this recap and the alignment, and the nice quiet HP power supply is just, everything's working together real good. So let me let you hear it. Okay, she'll go way down. Alright, here's 125. No problem there. I'm going to switch it over to sideband. And we'll check out sideband. Okay. Turn up my volume here. Let me get this a little bit. Yeah, just tweak my clarifier a hair. Alright. So, looks like almost 125. Let me put that down. Yeah, 124. -124 for sideband, 12 dB. Right here, 11.2, 11.4, 11.4, 11.5. Okay. She's got good ears on her. Here's that high cut. Here's your other filter. Definitely she'll hear way down. Let's see, 137 is where this thing maxes out. Oh yeah. That's only 30% modulation. So got your meter calibrated, got your squelch calibrated. Noise blanker is wired to be on all the time now because we lost that function. Just wanted to mention that as well. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I am going to let you hear it over the monitor radio quick, so let me just get that hooked up. Okay, so last part of this is going to be checking out the audio. I tried to set up the 5-band EQ to where I thought it sounded good. If you need to make adjustments, just pop the cover, and you have your pots there for your different, your 5 bands. And also it's got a little bit of a compression added to it, so you have a pot for that as well. So you have about 6 pots really. Well, no more than that, because then you have an output level and mic gain level as well. But I'm trying to get everything to play nice together. It's sounding really good right now. I'll let you hear it again. I'm just using this mic for now.
Audio check. Audio check. 1 2 1 2 3 4 5. Audio check. Break break. 1 2 3 4 5. Test test test.
Okay. Now let me hook up the D104. Hold on. Okay, so here it is with the D104. Got your mic converted, so now it goes straight in, 4-pin. And we'll see if we can get this to work. Alright, here we go.
1 2 3 4 5. Audio check. 1 2 3 4 5. Audio check.
Alright, gonna have to turn this down a little bit. Hold on.
1 2 3 4 5.
Yep. Yeah, I was afraid that was gonna happen. It doesn't like the power mic. Let me turn this mic gain down some more. It really doesn't like.
1 2 1 2 3 4 5. There we go. 1 2 3 4 5. Audio check. Audio check. 1 2 3 4 5.
Alright. So I knew that was going to happen. It usually happens with power mics. But I figured I'd just try to show you best I could there. Yeah, so the other thing is, now we're we're actually on the antenna right now, so I want to make sure that you don't hear any buzzing with the counter or anything. Okay. It's nice and quiet. Just a little bit of traffic coming through. I don't know if anybody's, probably it's really late right now. But actually, I think we're getting a storm right now. But yeah, I mean, that pretty much covers everything. I did also put, I'm going to try to show you the power supply here. Hold on a second. Alright, so here's the power supply. I put a couple of eyelet connectors on the end of your wires from your amp. Here's your nice big heavy duty terminals back here. And I got your breaker here, and also I got a nice heavy duty power cord as well. With a seal tight connector. So you're all set. I really do appreciate you sending it in, appreciate your patience with letting me get it done, and I just hope you enjoy it. So it's a cool radio. It's definitely more of a rare radio, being the so you can see there the Turbo ZX. So alright, appreciate you watching the Radio Garage. We're off the key.